Okie dokie. I think we're here. We're ready to go. Pop over here. Open this up. Alright. How we doing, y'all? We're here for Cobblemon. We're hopping into it already in the world. I've been in the world for a bit today. Like an hour. And main thing we are doing is this is no longer our house. This is storage. Upgraded our storage. Upgraded our backpack. Let's head over here real quick. Throw that in there. Okay, let's go through, and we moved basically nothing from before except for these, and the maps are in here, and the random items. Battle items, evolution items are all inside. Don't worry, the shiny that I'm not running towards on the screen right now, that's my ferret. We also added in some more pasture. Then we have our berry field. I went around collecting all the berries that we had at the various towns, get enough for the shiny ones. Added 2 new pasture blocks. 3 new pasture blocks? 3 new, because I had one more over here. I think. Maybe not. Okay, no, I didn't. Only this one, and the one over there, and then one over there. All with upgraded chests now. So we have gotten the A-team working on everything. Trying to get the berries going because that's going to let us do more shinies and do more shiny hunting. So that's one thing we're trying to get moving here. Can you place Hardy Green? Hold on. Okay. So I can grab, I think I have some of it tucked away somewhere. I think it's in the medical chest up here. Yes, it is. There's the Vivichokes. Do we have Vivichoke seeds anywhere? Yeah, we got some people. We have some new tasks being run. We have Typhlosion and one other Pokemon that are currently just recruiting friends or bringing up friends to the property, which is nice. Grab my hoe. Do I have? Did I put Vivichoke seeds in here on accident? Doesn't look like I did. Let's take a look in this chest. There's our one Vivichoke. Look at our seeds. So right now, that's all we need to plant for that one. My keyboard. Yep, my keyboard died. Okay. I was very confused for a second. Yeah. Had to plug it in so it would not do that again. Okay, yeah, we have a nice little community over here working. Let them keep doing their thing. Some of the upgrades that we did to our stuff, like these, we have the upgraded stacking, so things can stack incredibly high. We got those in like the ball chest, the medic chest, the berries chest. We're gonna have to go and look for a bunch of. We're gonna have to go on a mining trip at some point. What are you? Have any bone meal left anywhere? Not in there. Of course, why wouldn't I actually have it in there? There we go. That's the good thing about them randomly finding bones every time in the for some of our item gatherers. Okay. Let's take these ones and lamp it. 2, 3, 4. All right. So we got all these growing now. Will they go after those? Okay, nothing. Is that a Gallicipod? Okay. That just threw me off. I look over and I just see Big Bro just standing there like, what's up? I don't know why not all of these are fully hydrated. Watch out, folks. Irrigator. What's this? Let's say irrigator is the only one that we need, so I guess we'll keep you on item gatherer. Cobblemon, yes. Okay, so you're getting stuff together for this. Do we have a little sugarcane farm anywhere? We got some over here. Let's spread these guys out a little bit. Makes sense. You're landlocked. You're not on water. For right now, you can all just sit in there. See, you got like 243 stack there. Oh, that's terrible. I am sorry to hear that. That's freaking terrible. I've had a few of my game accounts hacked before, and it's one of the it's a terrible thing to happen. It is. I'm sorry, man. That's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. There's like not much there's not much I could say to that, because I 110% get your pain. Completely understand it. Well, of course, you got to try and get it back. If you tried reaching out to Mojang or Microsoft and going through their little path for getting your account back. Oh, crap. It's been doing that where things just kind of break and despawn. It's whatever. I'm not worried about that. Let's throw Vivichokes back in there for right now. Throw those back in there. Sort her up. There we go. Let's grab some balls. Take a few quick. Take some timer. Timer are very, very useful. Some of those guys. One or two of you. A few of you. Alright, is that all we need? That should be all we need. I forgot I have stuff in. I'm just gonna go off on an adventure. Probably empty out the inventory so we can try and get more stuff. Here, let's do that. Finish sorting my inventory because I guess I forgot to do that. A lot of you are going to be the random things. Because you're my new... This is my catch-all random chest. If I don't have a place for you normally, or if you're from the Minecraft Blocks box, you end up here. Keep the rod on us. Throw that up. Minerals. That guy back. And I'm sorry that they're doing that much to be assholes like that. It irritates me anytime I hear it. Because I've had my Sony account hacked and almost lost that when they locked me out of it. Then my Steam account was hacked and sold, but luckily they tripped up and I got sent the code for it when they tried to sell it and reset the password. They never changed the email, so I got that back, thankfully. Rest our Apricorn box and store and general Minecraft stuff. We're actually going to keep those on us. And Steam account was not a fun one to have them try and take, but I got lucky. What is... Okay. Nope. Who? Really? This is the game you want to play? This is the game you want to play. Thunder Punch. You're done. Okay. pick you back up. Let's see. So what are advanced pickup, deposit? Not what we're looking for. Iron backpack with pieces of gold around it. Do we have enough gold for that? Yes, we do. That's nice. And then, guessing diamond is the same. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of room right there. We'll still find a way to fill it, no doubt. Throw that on. We'll keep our King's Rock on us. Let's say they found a Magby. Okay, we're going to, because what are you, you're low. Just stay. We're a cool group of people here. Which I guess you just don't care about. Stay in. Young man. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. It missed. Of course it does, because why wouldn't any of my moves miss? Oh my god. Stop letting him get moves off. And flame body. Can you? There we go. Seriously. I don't like what you're doing, buddy. Keep running around me. Okay. A little less health. Sleeping. Thank you. It didn't need to be that difficult. Okay, we got some berries in there. We got everything showing up. Alright, got those. Got the rod with us. Go on, Polytoad. Okay, for its hiding. I was like, where is my baby ferret? And I think, Torterra, you've been on the team for a minute, buddy. We're going to let you rest. You as well, Gyarados. You know, we'll keep Politoed on. I think we're going to rotate in Phantom. And I don't have the armor for you to evolve yet, so we'll go with... What can I go with in your stead? I could bring Magby in. Or... we're going to bring along Torchic. Let's check our held items. Experience share. Did I use them all? I know I've probably lost some as well. No one has an item. Let's see. Do I just have the two? Because I'm going to keep Electivire in front. We're going to actually... I'm going to rename him in a second. I guess keep them as they are. Because we're going to be fighting Koga's gym anyways, so we can... we don't need to worry too much about having someone automatically ready. We just rock with what we have. I don't want to go to the snow right now, actually. That's the confusing treehouse. I think that's the second Brock. Let's teleport here. This might have been on the route when we were going through and not taking anything from the actual city. Alright, so you're a shop. Or a house. Some of... I think I went through some of it, but not all of it. Heart sweet, not worth keeping in the chest. I kind of remember saying that. Yeah, I think we already went through here. And I just missed some spots. Because your front door's open, yours isn't. I might have missed you. Definitely missed you. Don't need that much fish. Of course. After I make the King's Rock, after I wasted so much time trying to find a King's Rock, now I find them no problem. Take these. Don't care for the rest. Nothing else up there important. Okay, we've already checked in. I came through for meds. So I definitely checked. Yeah. Okay, I did a decent amount of this place, actually. There's an opening, so that one's definitely done. Let's check the Pokemart, and then we'll be done here, it looks like. Good sir, I've come to take everything you own. If I haven't already. Which I have. I'm sorry, you may return to cowering in fear or whatever it is you're doing. Okay. that's Surge. I think I already checked that one out. All good, all good. No worries, no worries. Hey, you know what? Actually, we're gonna do that. Oh. Okay, you're supposed to be that. I thought it was different for a second. Let's go actually to one of our caves. And I gotta see what this level was for where to find them. I'm looking for more of the mega stuff right now, actually, because we have to go mining anyways. Cobblemon. Alright, keep an eye out, just make sure no shinies. Between Y levels 20 and 32. Alright, so between 20 and 30. Because that was minus 20 and 36. Yeah, minus 20 and 32. My B. We would have been looking way outside of our pool. Let's grab our pickaxe. And make sure. 66 is what our Y's at. Is there nothing more this way? I saw this one. Oh, it must be on. Is it this side that caught my eye? Part of it. Let's climb up here and see if there's actually a deeper entrance here or if I'm just going crazy. Up my bird. We must check. Alright, yeah, there's no other entrance up here for it. So, let's see. I'll teleport here. Yeah, this is the one that I found at the end of one of the clips. Let's grab this stone before we run off and forget it. Need some of these in the actual our Cobblemon series. That'd be lovely. I'm sorry I just threw you in the water. Okay. This should be emerald. I was gonna say some of these items have changed their color, so I'm like, I think you're what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's grab some of this iron that's just sitting here. Anything important this way? Some leaf stones. I'm telling you, when I finally have the day when I get a full army of shiny EVs, going to be crazy. Because what are we at now? We're at 7. If I get a shiny Bidoof, we will all cry. I don't know. I haven't ran into one yet, but I feel like it'll be sooner or later. I think sooner rather than later. And then I see you said, what is that? Why don't you get full bright? Diamond. As long as we could find more diamonds, we make this worth it. Definitely appreciate finding a tunnel that doesn't lead me to a dead end. It grinds my gears. Come on. Come on. Gold. Okay, there's more gold up there than I realized. Alright, there we go. And we have our first chest that we have found in literally forever. Magmarizer. Some iron. We'll take Vivichoke seeds and I'll take another pick. I do not know what Fulbright is. Oh. Alright. See ya. Catch you later. Alright. So I gotta go this way. Because that is 100% one of them. Let's see. What gets me closest to it without passing it? Oh, this gets me more gold. Holy crap. Okay. Keep heading this way. This might be as close as we're going to get. Let's use the iron one. Gibble and Como. First time I've seen those bros. again, this is my nightmare scenario for finding shinies is down here. If that happens, you might see me cry live on stream. You can never really tell where you are in these. Finding a route is not as easy as it looks as seeing the map itself. Okay, let's see. Are you just an amethyst? Yeah, you're blocks of amethyst. Damn it. Okay. Further down we go. Alright. We're doing the Minecraft no-nos. Alright, so we're at Y23. Of course, I don't have any torches on me. Well, let's just mine forward until I guess we find an opening somewhere. I have something that I want to try. Hi everyone, welcome, we're back home. Yes, I can grab. For right now, you replace Phantom. Not what I wanted to do. Got that one. Let's head up here. We'll do a medium. I see, you can't evolve yet. So close. Armor ride. Alright, this is where we keep finding stuff out. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Who gives what buffs? Can. Automation create. Cobblemon works as mods like create. You can build mechanical drills to automate your strip mining. Okay. Thought I heard something. Okay. Well, you can't help me. Fletchender. Where is another big cave? Brock. Waypoints. So we're going to go here because there's more spots that I can look at. Especially -11, so we got to get a little lower than we are now. I was going to say, shouldn't be a problem for some of these spots. We're at 17. Close but no cigar. Because this is the level we want to be at. Get rid of you. Do you not want to be ridden down here in a cave? Okay, I was going to say, I didn't think that would be an actual problem. Gold, gold, there they are. They really don't like you mining. Alright, get off, get off. You're doing nothing for me. You are not making this a better experience. Okay, let's go grab these ones. So many diamonds, so much gold. What more could a lad ask for? Okay. Well, let's go for an adventure. See what we can find. Whole bunch more diamonds for sure. Alright. Hop on back up. Jesus. These are insane veins of Minecraft, of diamonds. Insane veins of Minecraft. Quick making sure, is that lava directly underneath me? Jump over here. It's like Christmas morning. fall in. Redstone's up there. Grab this gold. And then let's see what... Oh my god, so much. Oh, my steak is too juicy. Lobster too buttery. Okay. Because I want to craft more. I want to get the megastones and stuff going. Alright, if I go... Let's see what this looks like. Because this will let us find them. It's like those are dark spots. Here. Just to give it a check. Okay, yeah. See, some of them are going to look like this. So what is the difference between the spots look like? What are you? Yeah, it's the same thing. If I go here, yeah. Cave mode. Okay. Just this pop up. I'm not looking for anything else except for these right now. Anything else I see, I'm not going to go after because I don't care enough. As I say, just another nothing. What did it look like again? Alright, literally it's just a sphere in the area. I need the most perfect spherical items. I say, because what this only shows for areas of the map where I've been. Oh, here's a lush cave. Is this? Oh, there's diamond up there. Let's try this. More of the same. God, so this one that I found is literally just one of the only ones in existence. There's just nothing. That's alright. We'll do it another time for trying to find them, because I don't know even where to look in half these caves. Like, this is gonna be, yep, inside another geode. I can't even find where the original one that I went to was. I think I destroyed too much of it for it to actually be recognizable. Because I was very much like, what is this thing? Where is the megastone within? And I lost her. Just nothing. Alright. Well, let's cave. Full's not bad. Just do off with that. Oh, this was the trial chamber I found. I forgot I even found one of these things. Sometimes at top of water. Okay. So we are going to go on the hunt for a swamp, because it's one of the biomes I haven't found yet. So let's head... Hold on, make sure. Yeah, we'll go off this direction. I was so ready just to be dropped directly onto into lava. Okay. Well, let's hop on. Up, and away we go. Again, we're on the hunt for a swamp biome, hopefully. It's one of the ones we haven't been to, It'd be cool to get some spawns from there, see what items are there, and we can find, that's hopefully where we'll find a bunch more muck and grimers. Because we have the Alolan ones that we can find out here, but I'd prefer to find a nice steady supply of them. Throw those in. Always take them. I haven't found a use for okay. I was like, I heard the shiny noise. I was like, was that Staraptor? Or did we just have another Drillbur moment? There's something just majestic about flying through the skies, almost Staraptor. Over a lot of the same biomes, but so we found another desert. Definitely needed more of those. Didn't have enough already and was running scarily low on them. If you can't tell, sarcasm is something that's inherited in this family. There's another leaf stone there. What are you? Ooh. We're gonna open this map up and go create waypoint. Someday I'll go through and actually like correct the names on this and give them better identifiers than another cave, big cave, really big cave, cave with ravine. I know, I'm a genius. Great, one of the greatest naming scales ever created. All right, village. Village, we always... All right. Let's rob some houses. Sure, who doesn't need 2 eject buttons? What if your first one is mysteriously stolen? Black glasses aren't bad. Timer balls. We take timer balls. Candies. Let's see. You have heavy ball. I'll take heavy ball. Ice. Luminous moss. I gotta figure out what the hell to do with that. Another shiny stone. I should just start taking all of them. Yes, there's no point in it, but it just gives me more things to throw at other Pokemon. Alright. Main part of the house, here we come. A bunch of apricorns in there. Alright, not a great house. What do you got for me? Okay. Alright, that was the right amount of stuff we got out of here. I just hope your house, everything I find in here will be half as great as those. Because the honey, at least I do need a bunch of honey for the, what's it called? Pokemon snacks and stuff. we're just descending into this mountain, into this village from the mountain. Let's run to this side. We have another great honey supply. I gotta tell you, they know what they're doing. Oh, I picked up a flower. Nothing. Honey. Bro. I just got thrown off a cliff. Brother just full on scarred me. That just wasn't necessary, little dude. God, this is a big town. Nothing at that, but let's go in here. This is two separate towns combined. I honestly think it might be. I can't forget our nanibs. I gotta tell you, what really taught me a bunch about berries and such, and the names of them and stuff like that, it has to be Pokemon Go. Before Pokemon Go, I really couldn't tell you anything about them, and then it introduced them and what they are, and then I was like, oh, okay, these things are actually useful, and I discovered something new. Okay, those are finished. Let's see what the main house has for us. More treasure, more treasure. No treasure, no treasure. Keep those things organized. I like how I've upgraded my storage. Doesn't matter. So you got a full cave behind the house and behind the village. I like how you do things. Definitely love having just copious amounts. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's a rowlet. Okay. So Pokemon Center and more houses that way. When whatever the hell you are a giant building. Let me check these ones out, because then I can rotate to the big guy. Oh my god. The game was like, you really think you have enough storage? And it just kind of like laughed in my face. Here. Because at least I'll be able to get the balls in, because I should have most of them already. Then there's one chest inside. Another link cable. Okay. Well. Let's see what's happening. Glamia with a hidden ability. So we have another house and some more. Holy crap, dude. This is a giant freaking village. Yeah, because then here's a blacksmith shop. I think this might be the biggest village that I've encountered so far. Okay. I'm just slightly overwhelmed by everything here. You know, not majorly, just slightly. Alright, well, let's go check this house. Oh, you're one of the ones that has the barrels as decor on the outside, as decor, but won't actually, you know, give me anything in them. What is the point of that? I don't want those. Alright, well, let's check out what's happening over here. Ooh, Duskstone? Haven't found one of you in a minute. Alright, create waypoint. Giant store. Is this the department store? Okay, trainer repel rod. Trainer card. This could be the best store yet. Pokeball. That's incredible. And the ancient ones. TM Archivist. This is my favorite place so far. Are you kidding me? Special items. Tech Specialist. Pokédex. Pokefinder. Pokenav. You a food guy? Food merchant. Oh my god, there's a shiny. There's a shiny. We find everything we could ever want in a store, and there's a shiny. Yeah, I heard you. You're here somewhere. This way. Where is my fairy dog? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we got a shiny. Okay, now you wake up. And you use work up. Bag. Have any dusk balls? Or is this the one time that I didn't get any dusk balls? I really didn't. Holy crud. Okay. Yeah, we'll just... Where's the moon? Hold on. Before I can catch you. I mean, it's not close. Dashbun, you were one of my favorite Pokemon added in Scarlet and Violet. I will forever love it. Hell yeah, we got another shiny. That makes me happy. We got a shiny Dashbun. He's probably going to join the team. You know what, actually? You. Replace you. Awesome. Shiny Dashbun is on the team. Hold on, let me hit the Poké Center over here, because what city is this? Is this Artizone? Alright, well, we got the department store at least. So what else? Healing items. Yeah, your healing items for sure. That's the only two I have. I think so. Because what, I can't sell you... Yeah, no, I can't sell you items or those. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing trainers. I don't have my damn thing on me. I always forget that. Okay, let's check out the upstairs. You tumblestones? All stones. And you have all gems. That's hella awesome. Evolutionary items. You got a lot of what we could want. Held items from the Battle Master. Black Sludge. So if we can't find one, we can buy it. That's extremely useful to know now. Experience trainer. I can buy candies from you. Okay. I'm loving this department store right now. Wilderness mob drops. Oh wow. Oh, is someone gonna be a... Is there gonna be someone that does like fermented spider eye? Doesn't look like it because I think we're already up at the roof now. Okay, so you're more held items and mint seeds, so you can make. That'll give you your different. What are they called? Oh my god, I forgot what they're called. Well, that's just when things aren't worth it. Arborist. Okay, so you sell regular berries, any apricorn, and a bunch of mulches. Okay. So no one sells anything like a fermented spider eye. Okay, you don't. That would be cool if they made it so that the individuals could get them. Astro stones, evolutionary. There's a regular spider eye. Oh, but I can make the fermented spider eye. So I just need 1, 2, and sugar. Okay. That's not bad at all. we'll need you for... Buy that off you. Okay. Get those out of the inventory. Keep the balls ready. But this is the coolest store in this game. Yeah, this is... this might be one of the biggest things that's like thrown me through a loop here. What are candies? Oh, Dashbun woke up. Don't worry, you don't gotta get up. I just take your valuables. I just can't get over how many things there are here. Like that store was, it blew me away. Face sandwich, more milk. I will not need that many terrain extenders. Anything of value out here? Oh. It's like, why did it just do that? It's a pressure plate. It activates whatever's next to it. Okay. Well. Let's... Okay. I got most of it out of the inventory. Alright, ride. I'm looking at it. We almost have a full shiny team. We have four of our 6 members are shinies. If we can fill out those final 2 slots with shinies, and like I'd like to get like some shiny, like a shiny starter or something to do that. But it does make it easier now to do things with our team that are a little different. Because we're also now having that store, having that department store available to us now is incredible. Keep on flying. We'll find one eventually. I think there are still a few biomes I haven't found, but this is one of the ones that I haven't that I really kind of want right now. Oh, found a gym. Right next to a village. Whose are you? You're another Brock. Okay. Just because I don't want to... Right now, I don't want to hit this place up. We found it on the map. It's next to another Brock. We can return. The chokes are up here. Netric, Starly, Diggersby, Electrike. Torkoal's up there. Where are you, Swamp? Shrek, just let me come hang out, man. I'm not coming to disrupt. I just want to see what's happening out there. I need to believe that there is more biome diversity than the like 4 biomes that I've regularly seen. Because when you don't see something for a while, you just need a little hope that it exists. All right, let's go this way. So we still have the swine up streak out here, I guess, so keep a good eye out for anything that could pop up shiny. Okay, I didn't put the trainer card up there. Wasn't sure if I already had or not. A little snow temple. So I haven't found any legendaries in the snow yet. Articuno is the one that I'd like to find really badly out here because I'd like to find all 3 of the birds. You're just a ruin. And then we just wrap up. Follow the coastline for a bit. Nice little ship here that'll probably lead me to nothing. Take a smithing tablet. Yeah, definitely not going to Shipwreck Cove. I've done it twice now, and it leads you to nothing both. It led me to nothing both times. Cramorant's coming after me. Cramorant, I will knock you out. Electivire stays holding it down on this team as our captain right now. Him and Staraptor are the co-captains. They're definitely a Sinnoh heavy team right now. Electivire, Staraptor, and Mamoswine. I don't have bias. What are you talking about? I'm not one of the people that says Sinnoh is one of the absolute best generations ever crafted, because it absolutely is. I'd never say that. Alright, we're changing waters here. We're like perfectly above the water. Let's grab. Alright. We picked those up. Let's head out. Alright, another jungle. See, this is what I'm talking about. I've seen so many jungles at this point. I'd like to see just something else cool. New area to find some new Pokemon. Like, if a legendary wants to spawn while I'm here, that's fine. That's cooler than anything else that could happen. But I don't got that feeling to me. I'm guessing Ogerpon would spawn here. Pangoros are probably rocking it out around here. Slack off. Simipour. seeing much diversity around here, but let's hang low. Oh, 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 oh. Down, boy. Down. It's a lit Leo. It's a lit Leo. Oh my god. Lit Leo. Lit Leo, stop running. Where are you running? Where are you running? Ah. Look at the little cutie. You're 19. You might be able to get caught with just this. Okay. Well, I'm happy. We got another shiny. It's a kind of boring one. But as we've said before on this channel, a shiny is a shiny. And that's why you gotta listen. You gotta be careful and listen. Because I couldn't see him, but I could hear him. And into another jungle we go. And out of the jungle we go. Alright, let's get something new going on over on this side of the water. Is that Grimer still hanging out? Staraptor. Close combat. Get rid of him. Does he have Toxic Touch or Poison Point or something? So don't give me Black Sludge, but you give me a Life Orb, a Toxic Orb. Okay. Well, we can at least go along the water here and possibly run into one. Slowpokes. Lots of Slowpokes. Okay, that's me. I was like, what is that outline I see? And it's just me out here scaring myself. Oh. Although that's what happens even in horror games. I just scare myself 90% of the time. There's nothing happening that's scary. But my mind and my body just both go, it's time. That's a nice underwater cave. More sand. Ooh, shooting star. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Because I could really use a wish right now. Alright. Ew. Testing a theory. A game theory. Yeah, that really doesn't do much. Switch into Electivire. Okay, eliminate stat changes. We didn't have any of those anyways. Of course. You didn't even drop anything. Evil little creature. Well, let's just keep going around. We can huff a little bit, get a little leg working. That Krabby, Skitty. Army of Tentacool out there. Caterpie, you're a very large C-Dot. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. Oh. Sometimes I think that, sometimes like I can make that jump. And then it should pop up with one of the things like, and that was the moment he knew. He fucked up. Cut to a montage of me just face planting it repeatedly. Alright, there's going to be a black sludge sitting in here waiting for us. Who? Really? Really? Do I have anything in here med-wise? Silver powder. Oh, I actually don't have meds. It's cured from being frozen. Of course, I don't have the one that I need. I don't know why you're in my inventory. I don't need you in there. I'm surprised I didn't pick up like one thing to heal with. I don't care about the silk scarf. The silk scarf could be probably the last thing I care about in this inventory. Okay, well, both of my strongest Pokemon are going to faint. All because that floating thing of gas decided it wanted to wake up and cause violence. Okay. Where are we now? We've carved out a very strange teleport to waypoint. Oh, I like that I'm just in the fountain. All right. Let's heal up. I don't like to reduce friendship. Ooh, we'll take that. You... And what do we got up here? don't think I need either of those. One last one. Nothing important. Alright, open this. So let's grab the candies. That's the only candies I had were those, nothing bigger. Hold on, while we're here. Let's grab some stuff that I really don't need. I know I have silver powder. Don't need you. I don't see myself. Actually, those berries have a lot of use. Crap. Ancient Pokeball. Probably will never use the ancient ones. And I can leave some of that honey. I have soft sand. I have a twisted spoon. I don't know if I have a toxic orb, so we'll keep that. Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to throw you into a closet. Take those out. Yo, what up? Don't need you. I have metal powder. I have charcoal sticks. If you... I don't... I will... There's no need for me to have any of that. Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the stream, where we're just running around doing Pokemon things in a Minecraft world. It's crazy, I know. Is there a regular Pokemon Center in this town, or is it just the department store? I'm not going to get greedy and be like, there should be a Pokemart here too. Who? You brought this upon yourself, Birdman. Thunder Punch finishes you. Remember who you are before you attempt to strike me again. Before we go, throw those out of the inventory. Yeah, I could show you my team. Right now we got our Electivire here. Running Thunder Punch, Iron Deluge, Light Screen, Low Kick. Then we have our shiny Staraptor. He's our flyer. We got our shiny Politoed, shiny Dashbun, shiny Mamoswine, and Torchic. Ow. Oh god, the berries are beating me up now. Yeah, because I want to get this guy. Alright, you can evolve now. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, thank you very much. It's been work. It's been random shinies being found. Things like that. But it's worth it because they are my babies. I did it again and ran into the murder berries. Stop it. Bad murder berries. We'll take a Rindo. I swear to God, I keep backing into them. My bitrate dropping. Currently, no. Okay. YouTube's doing its panic thing. Whenever I stream for a certain amount of time, YouTube just likes to be like, hey, are you really sure you want to keep doing this? Not taking the ancient ones. They're not going to get used. My favorite Pokemon would have to be, well, it's a tie. Because there's two that I love very, 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 very much. And that would be Snorlax and Gengar. Yeah, they've just been some of my favorites. I love their designs. I love the gimmick forms they've both gotten. Gigantamax, Mega, they're very good at making those two Pokemon specifically for me just extremely appealing to use, but they're also just wildly adorable Pokemon. But what's yours? I'm not the only one that answers questions here. Thank you for saying respectable. What are your favorites? And this is a judgment-free zone. We don't judge for anyone here, except for if you tell me that your favorite Pokemon happens to be Bruxish. If you tell me that, I might have to ban you. I don't know. We'll see how you are as a person. But I cannot. It takes a lot for me to work with Bruxish enthusiasts. Probably only next to Basculin does it anger me and make me go crazy. Because I did catch a shiny Basculin last episode that took a piece of my soul with it. That, like, yes, it's a shiny. Shinies are shinies, but... Okay, you know what? Thank you for saying... You are now just like that. So, what we do here on the channel, here on the Ketchin Chronicles, we have the Ketchin Chronicles army. There's nothing official for them yet. We have nothing set up for them, no discords or anything, but they are coming. But you are now one of my generals. Currently have a Grand Regent, and I have another general. But you are both you are now one of my generals. Just for the Bruxish comment, and saying that you like Gigalith. Gigalith is one of those Pokemon that I will be honest. As I've gotten older, I've come to love a lot more Pokemon that I previously would have been like, screw them, they can burn. One of them being Gigalith, but not just Gigalith. Most, if not almost all of Gen 5 outside of a handful of stragglers. But now I've played the games again, doing randomizers, stuff like this. They really helped make me use these Pokemon and be like, these are incredible Pokemon. So that's been a fun thing to discover through the games. And Lucario, I mean, I know some people don't like the guy, but I'm sorry, you were voiced by Sean Schmel. Yeah, I will... I'm going to get behind your character. I'll tell you that much right now. I'll tell you that much for free. And that is the way I pronounce the name. Sean Schmel. Gigalith, it took me... Because, like, when I first played Gen 5, because what that came out 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere within those years. And I never knew that it was, like, up until I was, like, probably, up until I was, like, 15, 16, 17, playing through those games again and realizing it and seeing some videos that were like, hey, this is what this was trying to do. I never knew they were trying to, like, kind of, like, reset, do a soft reset of the franchise by having Pokemon whose gimmicks and all that were similar, but just a little different. Very copy my homework, but you know, you can use my homework, but don't copy it word for word. Except it's their own work. But I like that for them, and it's one of the reasons that many people give a lot of hate towards Nintendo for one reason or another. And I'm not going to sit here and say that most of it is not well deserved, because a lot of it is well deserved. But some things like designs, like I know a lot of people there's a lot of people that bash the designs in Unova. A lot of them have come around because they, like myself, are reformists now, and we all figure this stuff out as we go. Oh god. Okay, frame rate. Everything should be fine. But yeah, the fact that, let's see. Jump scare. Where was the jump scare? I jump scare myself sometimes. If I was mid conversation and looking at something, I could have just scared myself, or done and already forgotten. That's what we do here on the channel. We do. I mean, jump scare. Oh, you if you're jump scaring me, you did terrify me. I hope you know that. If I had a heart rate monitor going right now, you would see that. I'm sitting here and I'm very terrified now. It's turned into a circa 2015 Markiplier video. Break out the heart rate monitor, break out the eye trackers. Oh. And also, in case any of you guys like Markiplier, that was not a diss at him. That was not a diss at the man. What that man has done for the gaming world will never be forgotten by many of us. That was my favorite era of YouTube, I think. Because like if you don't know, I'm 20. I'm a 25-year-old gentleman here. Been around video games my entire life. Love playing them. Figured why not get out there, see if I can make some people's day a little better. I know I'm not the next coming to Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Yotes, even going to like Yoteslayer, Terrorizer, stuff like that. Not trying to be that. I'm just here to make a few people laugh if I can and make a fool out of myself while I do it. But that era of YouTube, I think, is what really turned me into who I am now in gaming and with this. If it wasn't for all of that back then, I honestly might not have been the gamer I am now. Okay. Oh god. That was terrifying. I think there's some problems right now with the bitrate for my stream because the other people in my home right now are watching a live stream of a Yankees game. Yeah, that dropped to 477 for a second there. The fact that the stream stayed up is kind of amazing. All right, let that organize. It's done, but with how the world's evolving. And I completely agree with it. Like, I'm not going to say no to what you're saying there. I agree, but I think that's for him. He himself is evolving out of just being the YouTube guy. Like with what was it, Edge of Tomorrow or something? It was this series that he did that he also starred in. It was that was good. Then you have what's it called now? Oh my god, what's that thing that he's doing that he just did? Iron Lung. With Iron Lung, I think he's stepped into like he's evolved. He's stepped into the next phase. someone, he hit the level he needed, and now he's just ready to go. And I'm excited to see what he does next, because people like him, Jack, they, even to a point, to an extent, like Vanos, Wildcat, when they step out from, when they've reached, I don't say full potential, but they've like reached the ceiling for the content creation world itself. I'll say that. Then it really is like, if they're gonna make it, they evolve. They do something new. Like Sean with Septicai, he's done incredible things with like his coffee brand and the philanthropy that he does. Markiplier, philanthropy. Wildcat, he bought all the cars that he wants and he rents them out, makes money off of them like that. That's incredible, and has his own company. Vanos, I don't know what else he does, but he's out there doing something, and I feel like he's somewhere surviving. That's what I'm talking about. You have things like that that are just adapting. Because as much as I wish, like, you could sit there, like, we could sit here and say, oh no, 100% YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, content creation in general, you can do them forever. You can't. It sucks to say that, because it's definitely, I wish you could say that, but it's also, it makes sense. Not everyone's going to do this. Not everyone's going to make it in this. It's not there yet. I'm making it. It was my goal for hitting 60 subs was, we're going to start opening up to that. So as long as you're subbed, stick around. You will see it pop up. Don't worry. The only reason I don't have one yet is I wanted to go through and figure out, talk to some other people who do content, and talk to some legal people in my family just about what like liabilities come with having a Discord, and like what risk I'm taking on. Because we're also looking at eventually doing a server, a Cobblemon server. And as we get a little more going here and we're getting the support, we have some regulars that stop into the streams pretty often. And they are like getting some stream, like playing with them in this, in Pokemon Champions, stuff like that. Other games too, because I play a bunch of other games. Not as much on here anymore. They weren't doing great when I'd stream other things. Like I was streaming Schedule 1. I streamed some Nautica for a bit. I streamed some horror games. And they did all right for people who hopped in and wanted to watch those. That was great. But we just gotta figure out it's figuring out what's making things work. What you can check out, though, if you're looking for content that might not be on YouTube, could be on YouTube, you never know unless you check out both, my TikTok, it's the same name, Catchin' Chronicles. It's a very simple name. Not that when I picked it, I had to go through and was like, all right, who has what and where, what names are taken, what aren't taken, what can I do here? Because originally I was going to use my name on most things is the Delta. Like most of my gaming accounts, when I create separate name, it's the Delta. That's 90% of the time what it's going to be. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Got all those organized. Okay. Throw the berries up there. Magby, okay. And if you're hanging out for a second there, Fox, I'd like what did how did you find my stream? Did it just pop up? Were you searching for it? What's going like when you found my channel? What was it? Do you see a short you liked? because getting feedback from you guys is extremely helpful. Okay. Okay. Let's yeet these gentlemen into their container. That one's already sorted. Don't need you. Take you. Another item. Take the hardy stuff. Oh, I forgot a berry up here. Alright, drop down. So let's do not gold, because you don't evolve anything. Let's see if I can meet people. If you said I could do. Ah, thank you. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate that. That's. I think I'm a good dude. A vibe, hang out. Nothing else. Yes. Sort. I do too. When we started the channel, so yeah, I don't know. You could see on the channel itself. It's I think I have almost 200 something videos uploaded. I have a few series going back. We started out doing Radical Red. Because I love Radical Red. I love randomizers, and I love challenging. I love Pokemon when it's very challenging. No problem with Pokemon when it's easy, but just kind of like when I can really have a difficulty spike. And that's went on for like 313. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Because I've been doing this for less than a year. We just kind of throw everything out there, see what works, see what doesn't work, and bounce around. Yeah, because we have a bunch of stuff. We have Radical Red. We have our Shiny Lock in Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire. I can't even remember all my stuff. We have our our X series. We do one in X? No, not yet. Because then we have Red. We got Cobblemon going on now. Road to Master Ball, which then turned into our current Road to Champion series, which is Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Yeah, so when I started in August, I think I started with doing 3 uploads a week off the bat. And then I usually do, in a week, probably at least, I'll pump out usually 5 shorts in a week. And then from there, it just kept going more and more with my series. I upload 5 days a week now. And I've been doing that since before Christmas. The Nuzlockes are something that we're going to get back to. They just weren't performing their best at the current moment. And there's other things that I wanted to do that I also thought were really fun. So that will be making a return at some point soon, probably. I put because I had a Ultra Sun playthrough going on that we put on pause for right now. Radical Red's also on pause, to be completely honest. I don't have a strict stream schedule right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to get it under control. I will say the days you can find me, and I'll put it up in a post probably too, because I should at this point. Every Sunday, and I will say if I'm not going to be here for the Sundays, every Sunday is Cobblemon Sundays. So that's the main thing we're playing on those days are Cobblemon. I take Mondays off from streaming because I like to relax, watch some wrestling, and play some other games. Then usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are also stream days. Friday, Saturday can switch sometimes. I always stream usually at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So we'll get it all organized and I'll put something up. But that's the tentative thing we got going on here. I still have some on me. I'm enjoying it and I'm taking it at my pace. I'm growing steadily. It's the one thing. A few months ago, I hit 50 subs for the first time. I went from, in a stream, I was streaming Pokopia, and I was at 48, went up to 54, and then went down to 44, all within one stream. And it definitely kind of, like, I don't want to say, like, oh, it broke me, because I don't know if that sounds stupid or not, but I definitely had some doubts happening at that time, and I've changed the way of looking at it, because I was comparing myself to other streamers, which you should never do. Anytime you're doing content, don't compare yourself to other people. No one's experience is going to be the same. Yeah, definitely was a setback, but we came back from it. We're still moving forward with everything. And that was what I reevaluated the channel at that point when that happened, because I was like, all right, we got to see what's going on with this. And I think we got a good thing going right here. I forgot I do have my large candy. I'm going to give the large candy to Combuskin. 26, okay. You're getting up there now. But yeah, no, we're ever evolving, ever trying just to better ourselves with this. And to be honest, I've had people that were like, are you still going to have, like, is it still fun for you and everything? And I'm like, yeah, I'm having some of the most fun gaming that I've ever had because I'm playing this, because I'm doing this stuff, because I'm doing content. I'm excited to hop on and chat with anyone who wants to hop in a stream. It's just those things where it's like, I was already playing video games. If I can play them on here, meet some really cool people, build a really cool community, that's my thing. Of course, you never complain if it leads to something like, if it leads to the opportunity for this to be a full-time job. That's something that, of course, any content creator is like, I want that to happen. But it's not the end-all be-all for me. I get it. Outside of here, I'm a teacher. Currently looking for a place to teach at because finished my master's degree. Had to leave the place that I was there because I was a student teacher through them and through the university. I had to leave there. And now I'm off into my own thing and working in retail while I do it. Oh, that's a shiny Snubble. That is a shiny Snubble. Ah. Oh no, it was worse when I started. It was way worse when I first started doing this. Yes, shiny. Switch Pokemon over to Politoed. You bring luck. Because this is a shiny I actually don't mind at all, and I like. I have a tendency, I end up getting shinies that are just... I get a lot of Route 1 Pokemon. Want what I don't have on me, though? Hold on. Hold on. We don't have balls, but I have a workaround. And back. My favorite shiny has to be Mega Gengar. It's like without a shadow of a doubt. Crafting. Throw you in there. Boat. Close the crafting table. What is your favorite? Come on, you. This is how we do it. This is how we catch them in the olden days. If I didn't count megas and stuff like that, then I'd probably have to go with... That's a tough one, because there are a lot of good ones. I mean, like an oldie but a goodie is Charizard. Yeah, Charizard's an oldie but a goodie when it comes to that. Not a hoe on me either. Okay, Mark Haggart. While I'm Fox, I'm still thinking of the answer to your question. Let's see. But yeah, Mark Haggart. My favorite Pokemon has to be. It's a tie between. And let's see. Make sure you didn't say no ties. It's a tie between Gengar and Snorlax. Get out. You stay there. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You stay in there. I think he shouldn't despawn because he's in a boat now. I'm just going to take these. But yeah, I've always loved their designs. I love the way they look, the way they're used. And it's just, in general, they're great. Also, as a bigger guy, I see myself in Snorlax. And Fox, that's incredible for 5 eggs. I'm trying to think. Because there's a lot that I like. I like a lot of the starters, shinies. I like... Lucario's isn't bad. The yellow is... I like the touch on it, and to me, it gives it more of like a superhero feel. Alright, throw that. If I'm gonna say something other than those, in all reality, Politoed. Politoed is one of my. It's a beautiful shiny. The colors, I think it's one of the best representations of what a shiny Pokemon should be. And I mean, the little guy hops around. Come on, you can't tell me that's not adorable. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say Politoed because it's just so nice. It would be Garchomp. It would 130,000% be Garchomp if he was not one of the worst shinies to ever exist. And the entire reason that he's as bad as he isn't even his fault. If that makes sense, it's not even his fault that he is that bad. It's just the fact that saturation in the Pokemon world is a cruel, cruel mistress. I got mine in here because he it was more so just to one up my dear friend on here, Kai, who's another content creator who's been here. He's been here since like day 2, and he got one in his Cobblemon series. Oh, and also, just so you don't worry and think that Furret over there, it's my Furret. He's working. The one on the map over there, that little pink guy, that's mine. He's part of the gang. Oh, hold on, it's been a minute. I should respond to a message. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Love pointless emails. Pointless emails. But yeah, I'm just one-upping a friend with him. The fact that I found it was, I didn't plan on using it until he, in his regular series, got a regular one. What made me start streaming? Well, so like I was talking about earlier, I've been watching YouTube and involved in watching it, and have been here since like 2012. I started out, I was watching Yoti Slayer and watching him play Borderlands and Minecraft, and then after that, I found my community in like Captain Sparkle's community, in the Vanos Cruise community, and they kind of like, I felt at home, I felt comfortable, and I found like actual friends in there, and I kind of just for years was like, that'd be something cool to do. I love playing video games. I love talking. I talk a lot, as you can probably tell. But I was like, this could be something fun to do, but there was more benefit to it, to the fact of like, I had rough days when I was a kid. I had rough months, rough years. And sometimes it was the YouTubers or the communities, just their videos. They might not have been my favorite, but the fact they were who they were when they were was important to me and helped me get through some tough times. So that's why, like, if I can do that for 1 or 2 people, that's all I really care about. I don't, like I said, I don't care about making it big on here. I don't care about, ooh, he went down. I don't ever care about like being able to, like, being one of the people who's like, yeah, this is my, like, I only care, I'm only in for the money. I want to do all this stuff, brand deals. I couldn't care less. If it gets to the point where that's a possibility, that's a possibility. We see what happens, but we don't jump to anything. I mainly care about putting a smile on someone's face. That's why at the end of most of my videos and at the end of stream, you'll see not too long, because I'm a tired boy. I have work tomorrow and I have to get up early. I always say, like, I love you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's a great thing. The people that come and watch my channel and have those moments, I hope that I hope that you watch this and it's something that just makes you happy. If you're having a rough day, come hang out, watch a Catching Chronicles videos. If I'm streaming and you're having a rough day, hop in. We'll chat. I'm down to chat. Basically, the only things we don't chat about on this channel are politics and religion. We stay out of those, just because sometimes I get it's scary out there, and this should be an escape. 100%. This should be an escape. I don't want this to be anything more than for you to throw a meal on, eat some good food, and just hang out. Simple as that, really. That's my whole thing. That's who I am. That's what I do. Okay, because I'm thinking, while I'm doing this, I'm like, Dashhound, you're not gonna be used in this next gym. Okay, if you had to give advice to a young kid who is getting bullied at school, what would it be? Um, so I promise, as I'm saying this, I'm not trying to make this into a soliloquy. I'm not trying to lecture. Um, being a teacher and being in the academia field and seeing that, and being a kid who lived that. Like I said, I'm overweight, and it could come back to bite me in the ass on here. I'm bisexual. It was something that I struggled with. I struggled with feelings I didn't know what they were, and trying to be popular, trying to make everyone happy, trying to just join everyone that I can. And the bullies, the biggest thing they're doing is they're trying to make them, like, it's cliche. They're trying to make themselves feel better by going after you. Of course, the first thing I will always say is go to a teacher. Go to someone, like, you'd go to someone you trust. That's what you should do. An adult in school. It doesn't have to be a teacher. It can be a lunch lady. It can be a secretary. It can be a custodial worker. It could be a coach. It could be, hell, it could be a parent of another kid that you're friends with. Go to someone you're comfortable with, that you can trust with that. Let them know what's going on. And it's different nowadays because there are many protections in place for kids that go for bullying, that go and do anything like that and say, like, hey, I'm being bullied, I'm scared, I'm afraid. We have better tools for handling it. I don't think the idea of fighting back is ever good unless you have to stand your ground. You don't have to answer because it could be too personal. Are your parents involved with it? Your grandparents, guardian, whoever it may be. You don't have to say who it is, but just, are they aware of what's going on? You little, stay away. Aerial ace. Okay. It's good that they know. Are they? Have they talked to the school? Have they talked to anyone? Like, is it, like, have they brought it up, or has it just been you bringing things up? Or are they, like I said, are they just saying to your family, nothing we can do? Let's say, because if the school itself is, if you and your family, okay, biggest thing I would say is see if other kids are going through the same thing, because there's, I mean, it's another cliche. I'm a man of cliches. I'm a history teacher, for God's sake. One thing you can definitely do is find other kids. If someone's bullying you, you're most likely not the only person they're bullying, especially because normally it's not something personal that's being bullied. That's not the reason for it. They might pick on something personal, but that's not what you really got to worry about for that. The more of you there are, the safer you feel. Get more people together. Go to the school. Make the school feel make your administration listen to you. They are there to protect you. The teachers, the administration are all there at the end of the day to make sure that you, the student, are getting through the day, are being okay, are not being treated terribly, and that you have everything you need to thrive, succeed, and be happy in life to the best of their abilities. It's a broken system. It's not great, but there are still many good people out there. I taught at an inner city school, and it was tough with behavioral stuff, and I had kids that were bullied. They'd come to me, and I just tell you, I can't fix everything for you here. And your admin, they might be trying. It might not even be them. It might be a superintendent problem that they're trying to bring it up to him or her, and they are not getting anywhere with it. But I definitely think find others and build community. Build community, even if it's one other person that is also getting bullied by someone. Find those people, build community, come hang out here. Feel free, comment anytime. I respond to as many comments as I can when I see them. YouTube doesn't always like to update me on them, but just let me see them. Leave a comment. You can chat. We have a good little group of people that hang out here, and new ones join all the time. It's tough. It's really tough. And some of the things I'm saying, you might be like, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to matter. Just no, I don't know what your circumstance is. I'm not going to make you say that. That's personal. You could say that if you want. If you want to follow me on TikTok, DM me about it, just so I know what's going on. Just for advice more in the future, that's fine. But you have to understand. Don't let them. Like you know what? I'm going to throw some advice back at you. You said on here, don't focus on too many things because it's going to burn you out. You're not going to be able to enjoy life, not enjoy what you're doing. That goes for what you're doing in school now. School is important. Get it done. Graduate. I never say anyone has to go to college. I went to college, but I also went to BOCES, did theater school, was going to be a music teacher, and now here we are. But finish school and just ignore those people the best you can. The more community you can find, the more people you can find that are genuine human beings that are going to help you brush off the rough times are... Oh, my... What? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Huh. Oh, God. I've been cornered. Thank you for saying it's amazing advice. And it's... Sometimes what you got to understand is you're going through school, your kid... Like, I don't say this to talk down to you. You are considered a kid. So you have to just understand that you're going to do everything you can. People might not always take you seriously. They might not listen to you. It happens as you get into adult life too. But for now, school is one of the worst things, and it's just difficult. But find community, build around that community, and make that community make that community what gets you through the day. I had some good friends in high school that got me through a lot of the bullying. I had teachers that got me through it. That was if you can find a teacher you can confide in that teacher. Of course, don't ever try it. Don't realize. You have to realize that there's friends, there's teachers. They can be your teacher, but they can't be your friend. But they can be there for you to help teach you some advice and lessons. But someone like that is a great help. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, and I think with this, I don't mean to leave you in this moment. I'll be back again tomorrow night. Don't worry. Probably around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I am on the East Coast. I'm a Western New Yorker. But I'm going to go. Go ahead. Relax for your rest of your night. Go watch some videos from the past. Go catch up on what we got here. We got a lot of lore here on the channel. Got a lot going on. And a lot of times I've made a fool of myself on here. But you got this. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing. Don't let them get to you. You got this shit. I've been the Catching Chronicles. And I will, in fact, catch you next time. Deuces. Now.